Well, welcome back to the KOAM Morning News. If it's Wednesday, which by the way it is, that means it's time for another Wildcat Wednesday. Now today in the studio with us, we've got Will Morris from the K-State Extension Office, and the Kansas State Fair is just right around the corner. If you want to participate in it through 4-H, you've got all the answers. So welcome to the morning show. Good to have you here this early. It's a nice, bright, early day, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So, yes, the Kansas State Fair is coming up. It's September 9th through the 18th in Hutchinson, Kansas. So, a lot of youth from the state will be going there and participating. 4-H youth that want to participate in what we call our static or indoor exhibits, they have to go through a qualifying process at the local level. So, we just wrapped up county fair season in the month of July and August. So, youth who are 9 to 18 years old who received a purple or a blue ribbon, which are considered top tier placings at the fair, can send it on to the state fair. So it's kind of quite the accomplishment for them to be able to do so. So I brought a couple of things to show you guys today. There's a wide variety of 4-H projects that go. You never know what you might see there and all of that. So one of the cool things that we have in 4-H is our photography project. So we have kids that send photos that they've taken from vacations or around this area. This photo is actually taken by a young man that lives in Crawford County, Kansas, and it was taken in Tennessee on a family vacation.
Wow.
It's a really cool thing that you can participate in the project no matter where you are or what time of year it is.
So photography isn't something you necessarily associate with a state fair. So what makes this possible? What makes this so special to be able to do this?
Photography is something that everybody has access to. It's something that kids, a lot of kids have phones or parents have phones. So, be able to take photos and send them on and learn about the ins and outs of photography, the rule of thirds, things like that. It really helps showcase a growth knowledge and just some more experience within that realm, because sometimes kids want future careers in that.
Yeah, and of course you mentioned photography isn't the only thing at the state fair. What else is happening up there?
So we have lots of other things. I brought a rocket to show you. This rocket was made by a young man named John. Rocketry is a growing project in our STEM realm, so we have lots of different STEM projects. We have rocketry, robotics. We actually have a new agricultural building display, which is something that kids can make out of Legos, and who doesn't love Legos?
Of course.
So, but these rockets are actually pretty cool because they do actually launch them. The kids are required to fill out this form right here that will kind of ask some basic questions, some things they need to be aware of. They include plans of their rocket, photos of them making it. One thing that's kind of neat is that when they are making these rockets, they have to watch and make sure there's not a burn ban in place, because they are required to launch them. So it's just learning about the different things in the community and then taking that back and getting to make some cool things.
Of course, that's been a little tough this summer because it's been very dry. Has that affected the competition at all?
It is. So like on this form right here, it asks if this rocket has been launched and if there's a burn ban in place. And so fortunately the kids aren't faulted if they're in an area where there has been a burn ban, because we've had one for quite a while this summer.
Okay, that was going to be my next question, is if there's any kind of penalty, just because this year's just been so unusually dry. So
yeah, no, fortunately there's not a penalty. They want everybody to be safe and keep the community safe, so you just kind of have to go with what you're given.
And of course, it sounds like the concept of the state fair has truly evolved here over the last few years, because a lot of folks would think of the agriculture portion of it, but not necessarily, as you mentioned, robotics and rockets. So what's been that process, what's that transition been like to evolve the state fair into something more than just agriculture?
So it's been really great, because 4-H is for everyone. So we have a wide variety of projects. We have also some food preservation, cooking, arts and crafts, a lot of things that, the common misconception is if you are in 4-H that you live on a farm and have livestock. Well, that's not necessarily true. Those are great things. Livestock is a great project for kids, but we have so much more. So it really is for everyone, and that has really helped boost things and exhibits and things that you'll see at the Kansas State Fair.
So those interested in signing up through 4-H, what do they need to know? Where should they go?
So you just contact your local extension office. There is an extension office in every county in the state of Kansas, and so wherever you're at, you just contact them. They can help you get signed up. It's an online process. You join a club, pick your projects, and just dive right in.
And then for the Kansas State Fair itself, when's that coming up?
So it's going to be in September, the 9th through the 18th. So if you go and you check out Centennial Hall, which is where all the 4-H exhibits are, you might see these in there.
All right. Oh, thank you so much for stopping in with us this morning, Will. Appreciate it. Of course, we'll have all this information on our website as well at KOAMnewsnow.com. We're going to be back with Health Watch right after this.